Here's a famous story that I've heard told a few different ways, and the actual facts are fuzzy, but basically here's the gist of it. Carl Gauss was bored in his math class. I can imagine why, because not only was Gauss a pretty smart guy, but math classes sucked 300 years ago just as much as they suck today, and Gauss would get himself in trouble when he was bored. Maybe he also liked to escape via the window. So his teacher got fed up and was like, Gauss, I mean he probably called him Carl, but that's not the point. Gauss, if you're so freaking bored with my class, how about you go sit in the corner and add up all the numbers between 1 and 100. That ought to keep you busy for a while. So Gauss goes to the corner, but he's just sitting there, and the teacher gets all mad and is like, hey Gauss, I guess that means you've already added up all those numbers, right? And Gauss is like, sure, it's 5,050. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me the only perfect cube, that's a Fibonacci number besides 1. The number of Friese patterns, the number of sides on a cube, the number of platonic solids, the first composite number, the number of regular polytopes in all dimensions greater than 4, the Euler characteristic of polyhedra homeomorphic to a sphere, and the number where if it's the base of a logarithm, it's undefined. His teacher, of course, didn't believe him. I think the teacher spent the next 10 minutes adding up the numbers by hand in an effort to catch Gauss in a lie, and when he saw that Gauss was right, he probably gave him detention anyway, or more likely whacked him with a ruler a few times for having the gall to be smarter than him. Or it could be that the story's mostly made up, I don't know. Nevertheless, here's how he did it. Instead of adding up the numbers individually like his teacher did, which would have been super boring, he realized this fact. The numbers 1 through 100 come in pairs that add up to 101. 1 plus 100, 2 plus 99, 3 plus 98, 4 plus 97, and so on. There's 50 such pairs of numbers, and 50 times 101 is real easy to do in your head because it's 50 times 100 plus 50, or 5,050. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me an upside-down 6, infinity sideways, flipped over L, an upside-down 9, a funny-looking S, a sail for a boat, backwards E, half a heart on a plate, and a simple, boring, short and straight line. So yeah, if you want to add up all the numbers between 1 and anything, this trick works. For example, all the numbers between 1 and 12. 1 plus 12 is 13, 2 plus 11 is 13, all the way in to 6 plus 7. That's 6 times 13, which I do in my head as 60 plus 18 equals 78. So 78 is the 12th triangular number, while 5,050 is the 100th triangular number. At least it's not 100 days of Christmas.